Hey everybody, Shaun Stevenson here from Shaun Stevenson Books, and I'm back with another review. And I'm excited about this review because I'm talking about R.L. Stine's Ghosts of Fear Street, Book 8, The Ooze. Okay, first of all, we got to stop and talk about this cover because I love this orange color that they got onto this cover. It is this great neon-y look that is just so awesome, and I think makes this book cover just pop. This is the kind of 90s book covers that I am here for. I love this cover. And I loved this book. This book was so much fun to read. And I think even though I have heard, I don't know this for sure, but I have heard that R.L. Stine's Ghosts of Fear Street books were not written by R.L. Stine. I don't know if he gave any outline ideas or gave basic premises for each of the books, but whoever wrote this, even if it wasn't R.L. Stine, did a terrific job. This book was so much fun and so scary because of its premise. Basic premise of this book is about a kid named Al, who his sister is very smart. His parents, super smart. And Al is actually really smart too. He is a smart kid who does really well at school, and his sister has so many academic accolades and trophies and has done really well at all these things, especially this science quiz bowl that is coming up at the school that Al is now at. And so Al is on the team for this science quiz bowl, and so he's super excited about it, and he knows that it's going to go well because their team is really smart. Well, in this book, for his birthday, Al just really wants rollerblades for his birthday. And when his birthday comes, he opens up his present, and it's a chemistry set. And he is not excited about this chemistry set at all. In fact, he is just kind of a little bit devastated, but doesn't want to show it. And so he holds in his feelings because he doesn't want to tell his family how sad he is that he didn't get these rollerblades that he really wanted for his birthday, which is such a great 90s birthday gift. I love it. So instead he gets a chemistry set, and he is not excited about it at all. But then his friend Colin comes over, and Colin and Al decide to use the chemistry set to set off a stink bomb in his sister's friend's get-together that's happening upstairs. So Al is not supposed to use the chemistry set without adult supervision, but he does. And inside the chemistry set is a note with how to make a stink bomb. So he follows the instructions, puts it all together, but instead of a stink bomb, gets this strange orange ooze. And the ooze touches not only Al, but also his sister's cat, who his sister's cat is really smart and has been trained and all these different things. And suddenly things are happening because Al can't remember stuff anymore. And he can't quite think of all the answers to the questions on tests. And he feels like he's not remembering anything. And in fact, he slowly realizes he is becoming dumber and dumber and dumber. He's losing all of his brain power, and he has a feeling it has to do with the ooze. Oh, this book was so much fun. I read it in one sitting. I couldn't stop reading. I kept going and going because I wanted to know what was happening. And I feel like there is, throughout this book, this is the type of goosebumpsy Ghosts of Fear Street kids book that is so great because it takes a basic idea and creates a situation that is terrifying. Like, what if you were slowly unable to answer questions, or you slowly kept forgetting things that were happening in your life around you? Like, you weren't able to be as smart as you once were. Now, this is a terrifying idea that what if you did lose your smarts? What if you started becoming dumber and dumber and you couldn't even think of the words to explain to someone what was happening to you? I think that this really taps into a fear that is a really basic one, like kind of losing yourself and losing who you are by forgetting it, which we know is a real thing that does happen to people in life. And I think that this book really takes the opportunity to make you stop and think about who is in your life, what is in your life, how are you interacting with people, how are you treating them? Are you treating them in a way that is going to be hurtful, or are you treating them in a way that is loving and kind? And I think that's the journey that Al goes on throughout this book. Even though it's not explicitly stated throughout the book, I think this thread is throughout it. It is there. And for Al, this journey into forgetting everything and becoming dumber and dumber is really scary for him. And he doesn't know what's going to happen. And this ooze is spreading. It is getting to other people, other things, and they have to figure out how to stop it. And I will say, I really enjoyed this because I felt like the kids had to do it. They were the ones who had to save the day. There wasn't an outside adult that was going to come in and just fix it and be like, here we go, or some quick little magic thing that's going to snap their fingers and make it happen. It was something they had to do in order to defeat this ooze and figure out how to stop it and what it even wants and if it's alive or not or what. And so the book just kept going. The suspense is great. I love the setting, the atmosphere, the banter between the kids is so good. This to me is exactly what these kinds of 90s books should be. I really enjoyed reading The Ooze. In fact, I enjoyed it so much, I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. This book hit all the markers for me. It had everything. It had great characters that were fun to read about. It had good banter and humor, but also a really scary, terrifying premise that was baked into a really 90s thing like slime and ooze that just felt so much fun, while you were also trying to root for these characters and hope that they make it out of this. So, have you read The Ooze, the Ghosts of Fear Street book number 8? I can't wait to read more of these books. I thought this book was so good. It's the only one of the series that I've read, and I can't wait to read more of them. So, let me know in the comments below if you've read this series or read this book, or which one I should read next. I've heard these are also an anthology series that's based on the Fear Street series for young adults, and this is the middle grade series for middle graders. So let me know if there's another one I should read that's, a good one, because I definitely want to read another one of these. This book was so much fun. I had such a great time reading it. So until next time, keep reading, everybody. Bye!